I did not eat enough water today. I did not drink enough water today either. So, chapsticking it up, taking the sharps out of my pocket for the drive home. Look, I have water in my car. It's warm because, oh my gosh, it's 81 degrees. Oh, okay. Gotta fix my seat, fix my hair. I haven't started driving yet. I sprayed this mosquito spray this morning, and it like left a dust. Oh my gosh. It like got on everything. Anyhow, so can't respond to comments until I get to my house. And yeah, what else? I had a glorious day. I hope that you did too. Let me make this seat go down a little bit. Wait, no. I think I want it to go up. So weird. Anyhow, music make you lose control. Oh. I'm honestly surprised that there is any radio playing at all right now. I'm surprised there isn't like breaking news on every story. Oh Lord. This thing, come on, I just can't handle it. This thing, come on, I'm addicted to it. Okay, so trying to think. I know there was one specific thing I wanted to talk about, and that is what goes around comes around. What are your thoughts? Oh man, does Dr. Lineberry smoke? No, he's just checking the trees out. Anyhow, what are your thoughts on karma, or what goes around comes around? Do you have any thoughts? Have you seen things come full circle? Someone thinks they got one over on you, but jokes on you. Well, sometimes it's nice when that happens. It's not nice if you do something mean and there's no repercussions for it. But what I don't want to say it like revenge. Revenge is a bad idea. Like, don't waste your time on revenge. Whatever you want to call it. I think it's God evening the playing field. Some folks will say karma. What goes around comes around. An eye for an eye. Like, be prepared for you do bad things. At some point, something bad is going to happen to you. Okay? So try your best to not do bad things is the lesson here. But I'm just curious. You should comment on what you think so I can comment on it when I get home. Not comment, but respond. Because sometimes it seems like people just get away with everything. They don't have to do the right thing. They get to break all the rules. And it just, I mean, it's not fair, but life's not fair. So you got to get used to that too. Where you can see someone continually doing the wrong thing and getting rewarded for it just about. It's just so nice when you see a full circle complete where you know someone's doing the wrong thing and they get what's coming to them. Like, it's nothing that you did in particular. It's just they get what's coming to them, and you're happy. I don't want to say that I'm like overjoyed or like crazy, crazy happy, but it's just nice to see some form of justice. It's just nice. Anyhow, okay. So, what are your thoughts on cake? Oh my goodness. I have, I sell Scentsy. I'm not good at selling Scentsy because I'm not a very good salesperson. As much as I like to talk, I'm not like a pushy salesperson. Like, oh my gosh, you can't live without Scentsy because of X, Y, or Z. Don't get me wrong. Scentsy is nice and it sells itself to the people who love Scentsy. But if people don't love Scentsy, it can be very difficult to sell. So, I mean, I don't like, I have another job, thankfully. I'm a nurse. Thank you God for that. But, because if I had to rely on Scentsy, I'd have to get a different job because I'm not the greatest at selling it at all. But, like, when people don't want it and I have to sell to them, that's a hard sell sometimes, surprisingly. Like, it smells good, makes your house smell good, makes your car smell good. They even have a line of bath and body products, like, and they have all different sorts of different things. So whether you're a man, woman, it doesn't matter if you're into sports, Disney, like, you have a certain team you like, different themes. Anyhow, I don't know what I'm doing. So I sell this Scentsy stuff. I remember where I was going with this cake. And this lovely coworker of mine makes the world's best cakes. The best cakes. She makes the best cakes. Anyhow, so I sold Scentsy, but I ended up giving her the money back for cake, essentially. And her cake is so good. I'm not the only one who thinks so. Like, oh my gosh. Have you ever had homemade red velvet cake? Because until recently, I had not. And it is amazing. I do this a lot. Unless you don't like red velvet. Then you would hate it because you hate red velvet. But I love red velvet, apparently. I just did not know it. Especially when my coworker makes it. So good. Oh, good. It's so good. Oh my gosh, there's a cute dog hanging its head out the window. I hope the world didn't just get super, super small, but it very well may have. I think it might have just gotten really, really small. Nope, okay. I thought I did that person in the car next to me, but I don't. If I did, I was about to just whoosh. Although I did run into somebody today who I haven't seen in forever, and they've been like popping up on my friends, and like it's somebody I know from selling Scentsy, and they now work at the hospital. And I was like, hey, what's up? And it was nice. It was fun catching up, and they were happy to see me, which is always nice because I feel like I'm best friends with everybody, and they knew who I was. It's nice when people are happy to see you. I'm happy to see everybody. There was also somebody who just came up to the unit looking for like a charge nurse from a different unit, and they were like, hey, do you know where so-and-so is? And they're like, why are y'all so happy? And I'm like, hopefully everyone's happy. Like, we are blessed. That's why. If you're not happy, I'm sorry. I hope that you can find happiness. Gotta find the joy in the little things sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta find joy in little things because it's not always going to be big happiness days. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, I was able to get dressed today. When you can get out of bed. Don't take that for granted, y'all. Oh my goodness. Can't get out of bed. That's a bad day. That's a tough day. Not necessarily a bad day, because I have patients that can't get out of bed and they didn't have a bad day. So, what are your thoughts on cake? Let me just circle back. I've had so much caffeine today, and I'm so excited that I got off work and I'm headed home to my hubby and kids. So, what is your favorite kind of cake? I don't know if I had to pick one. Technically, mine is not like cake. Like, I guess if I had to pick a cake that is my favorite, it would probably be strawberry shortcake. I think that would be my cake. That is my favorite cake. And then, if it was like pie, though, what's that kind? No, nope. If cheesecake excited. Cheesecake Factory. If you are watching, please bring back lemon biscotti cheesecake. Oh my gosh. Love it. I used to have a slice of it every single day when I worked at Rosso's La Trattoria in Southern Oregon, Grants Pass. It was so, so good. Oh my goodness. I want some. I want a sandwich from Rosso's La Trattoria also. I don't think it's a place anymore though, so if you live in Grants Pass, Oregon, you should go to the Laughing Clam. I don't know if that's even there anymore. Maybe Blind George's? Or that might have shut down too. I don't know because I don't live there anymore. But I'm sure there's somewhere good to go. There's always Dairy Queen or Red Robin. Can't go wrong with Red Robin. Here I go again. Unless you don't like Red Robin, then don't go to Red Robin. But cake. Lemon biscotti cheesecake, if that counts as cake. And then if that does not count as cake, then strawberry, what did I say? Strawberry something. Strawberry magical cake. I don't know. I don't know what the kind is. And then, oh my goodness. Okay. So, oh my goodness. I've been watching so much Martin lately. If you do not know that reference, please log into your Netflix account and watch Martin. Shenane is thebomb.com and hilarious. Martin is hilarious. But anyhow, okay, where was I going? If you have been to Walmart recently and you pay attention to the cake aisle, you will notice that they no longer have, at least not at the Walmart close to me, they no longer have rainbow chip frosting, not confetti frosting, not funfetti frosting, rainbow chip. It is also very, very good and gone. I wonder if you can get it online. I need to look because you can't get it at Food Line either. I wonder if it's a West Coast thing. Like they had it when I can't talk, I'm so excited. First moved over here, but they no longer carry it. So I can't believe it was discontinued. It was so good. Anyhow, what is everybody doing today? I worked. I had a blast. I talked a lot. Like a lot. And yeah, now I'm headed home. I'm gonna eat dinner. Oh my gosh, hopefully not get ran into by a crazy truck driver. Cool, made it out alive. And then gotta check on the ducklings and gotta sass my hubby and my kiddos. And then I don't know, probably travel a little bit around the house because I work tomorrow, so I can't travel but so far. Don't need anything in the store that I know of. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I wonder if the caffeine's starting to wear off. That's what this means. The caffeine's starting to wear off. Hope the truck driver doesn't think I was waving at them. Although it'd be okay if they did, because I say hi to everybody everywhere. There was, where was I? Somewhere recently asking people if they were finding everything okay, and I didn't know where anything was anyways, so I couldn't help them. But I kept asking people if they were finding stuff okay. It was fun. Oh, I was at the flea market. I was actually selling stuff at the flea market, asking people if they were finding everything okay, and when they were looking for something particular, like if there's a certain person, I only know a handful of the folks that go out there, so I did not know most of the time how to find what they were looking for. Or there's people that go into the flea market looking for like one particular thing, and unless you are psychic, you don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Martin or not, but I really want to watch Martin now. I promised a patient before I leave tomorrow that I would do a Martin Lawrence impression, and I'm torn if I'm gonna do Martin, the show, or the movie Blue Streak. No clue. Probably gonna do Blue Streak though. That one's really fun. Office, I got your pizza. I'll eat it. Good times. If you haven't seen Blue Streak, you gotta watch it. It's a classic at this point. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying it's a classic, but it's probably like almost 20 years old if it's not 20 years old. Oh, it's so sad. And yeah, I was looking up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, once but twice. There's probably 3 or 4 more on the way home. We're about 15 minutes away from my house still, I think. So if you don't want to hang out along, please. But if you do, thanks for watching. And follow, like, and subscribe. Pretty please, thank you. I wish I could talk in an accent the whole time, but I don't know if people would be able to understand me. And I don't know if it's believable or not. I like to think that it is. You know what's really fun? When you do this at work and people just kind of like, because 2 seconds ago you were talking normally and then bam, British accent. I don't even know if I can say that's British. It's something. It's some kind of accent. It is so much fun though. Have you ever just randomly at work started talking in an accent? Also, are you in customer service? Because that makes it a lot of fun. I'm a nurse, but customer service is 100,000,000% part of my job because patient care, you're one-on-one with the patient and their family members, and it is so much fun to talk in an accent. So much fun. I had one lady one time ask me where in England I was from. What's really fun is when people think that I'm from North Carolina, depending on the sayings that I use, because I wear my cowboy boots to work. I think I'm still the only nurse that I know of that wears cowboy boots. So I gotta mostly behave because they know who I am. Because they're like, oh yeah, I'm wearing cowboy boots. So a lot of people know that's me. And then, oh my gosh. That was close. They almost just had a fender bender. It's really fun to talk in an accent. I don't remember where I was going with that. I definitely need to use my CPAP tonight. Ooh, for those of you who have logged on to any of my other videos, I have finished microbiology. If I had studied for the last test like I should have, I would have got an A in the class, but I got an 88, which is a B. And it's borderline a C if we did the 7-point scale, but thankfully it's a B. Microbiology, check. So next up is bachelor's classes. I'm so excited. I applied for Western Carolina University. Hopefully no issues getting in there. I feel like there can't be any issue anywhere for the nursing shortage that we're in right now. I feel like everywhere is short. Like, it's not like being a Florida bartender by any means, from what I've heard, but it's getting there. Like, you can almost, like, walk away from a hospital and just walk across to an office, and they got a job for you. It's insane. If you are bored, go to school for nursing. I think you do have to be 21. Just go to school. It's free most places in the country, in the United States anyways. I don't know about other countries. And I don't know how long it'll be free. Yeah, I wish my classes had been free. It is what it is, though. It is. It's all good. I just working on recruiting. I only asked 2 or 3 folks today if they wanted to come be a nurse with me. I know I did like 4 or 5. I asked like 4 or 5 people. I'm on a roll. I gotta try to recruit all day, every day. And yet, y'all may see me at Starbucks someday. I'll be recruiting everybody else for the hospital, and once we're fully staffed, I'll be like, all right, y'all, I got a job at Starbucks. I'll see y'all. Come see me for some coffee. Starbucks does sound really, really nice. Free coffee. I don't know about the food, but I was told that you have unlimited drinks while you're working. I might have a heart attack. Like, for real, because of the caffeine. Like, how awesome is that? I wonder if it's like that everywhere. I know that when I was going to work, I almost had McDonald's as my first job ever. My first job ended up being Insta Science and Manners in Mount Vernon, job ever. I'm trying to think of where I was going with this. No clue. I just love the sound of talking and talking to people and hoping that there's some fun comments. I'm trying to remember where I was going with that. Oh, so the reason why Starbucks is awesome. You get at least unlimited drinks. Don't know about the snacks or like chips or like the little meals, but for sure I was told, at least at this one location, unlimited drinks while you work. So that's a lot of money. One drink, venti, is like almost $7. It might as well be $7, and that's insane. But it's good and it's a treat. I don't do it every day, so I'm gonna do it on the days that I work. But if I could get that for free. So when I had my first job, it was almost going to be McDonald's, but they said that I had some more paperwork to fill out, and I ended up getting a job at Insta Signs and Banners instead, making signs and banners all over Mount Vernon, Washington, which was so much fun. You could wear jeans and a t-shirt, bring your dog to work. It was back in the good old days where people would barter occasionally, so that's what I'll say about that. And you could listen to music as long as it wasn't like a swear word every 2 seconds. So awesome. So chill, so relaxed. It was a great job. But had McDonald's been my first job, what's crazy to me is even back in the day, I don't know how it is now, but they did not offer a free meal. It was like half off of one meal for one whole shift. It wasn't even a free meal. And yet I know that one of the managers was one of my friends' like parents, and they would bring home like tons of food that was going to be thrown away and just bring it home to their house. And I'm just like, so we get half off a meal, but you're going to take all that food home? So Starbucks now, because it seems like a lot of benefits are going away. If that's true about Starbucks, that's a pretty good benefit. Plus, there was supposedly, between them and Sheetz is also another good company, I've heard, like on the news, some type of news media outlet thing. It was saying that Sheetz and Starbucks have made the top 100 companies to work for. I want to say it's for like the last 5 to 10 years in a row, something crazy like that. Out of the last 20 years, let's say, they've made the top like 100 companies more times than not. So at least 50% of the time. Okay, Ricky Bobby being here, Ricky Bobby right now, but like really good company to work for is what I've heard. Now I'm just dreaming about free coffee. I love coffee so much. No, I don't want to marry it. Oh my goodness. If I could drink a venti iced white chocolate mocha, not that, but with whipped cream, covered in some type of sprinkly powder dust, and then also have a vanilla bean frappe, and then a strawberry frappe, and then a refresher, and then I recently started getting these iced oat milk espressos, cinnamon brown sugar, I think. Oh, there's a deer. I hope it stays over there. There's a deer in the field, chowing down on some farmer's corn. Just an update for y'all. Breaking news. On the way to my house, there are deer in the field eating corn. That is all we have. Back to you, Todd, or Sam. I don't know. I don't know who it's back to because I have not been discovered yet. So now that I finished microbiology, for those of you who have been on and off of my channel for however long I've been talking nonsense, I took an 8-week microbiology class, very smart to do over the summer. It was very difficult, lots of reading, and crazy material, but informative. It was gross. It was cool. It was also gross, but cool. It was interesting, and a lot gross. Anyhow, if microbiology is like your love, that is so cool, and it's needed, like, sometimes I did give you like this little mini wannabe Bunsen burner, but it wasn't a Bunsen burner. It was like an oil lamp almost that you use like a Bunsen burner. Crazy. I feel like somebody probably burned their house down. That's why they did it all virtual. I'm almost home. I hope there's at least one comment about cake. What goes around comes around. Or do you get any free stuff at work? And what the heck is this chick talking about? Because that's normally one of the highlights. And like, oh, my old friend thinks you're hot. Like, cool. Tell them to follow, like, and subscribe. Put on, please. For some sassy comment. Whatever you do, I'm gonna do me. Oh man, stealing from J-Rock, baby. If you have not seen Trailer Park Boys, you might should watch it. Apparently, we all need to go home and watch The Simpsons, though, because they predicted what happened today, y'all. If you didn't watch the news, somebody tried to take out Trump. That's insane. That is insane. The Simpsons predicted this. About to watch The Simpsons and start taking notes. That's what I should do. So Taylor Swift has all these classes at colleges. They need to have classes on The Simpsons and how they're predicting all this stuff. That's what they need to do. That's what had happened. That's what they should do. I don't know. I was trying to pick it. It didn't work. That didn't work at all. I'm in my driveway. I had such a good day today. I hope everybody else has a good day today. I'm about to be blinded by the sun for a second. Right there. Bam. What? I haven't seen Liv and Maddie. That's also a good family show. And it's actually really hilarious. And when the mom does Bam What, it sounds ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Michael Mack. Oh, from Ireland. James Woodlife. Slapshot 81. For the free spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but give us power, love, and self-discipline. Watching from Kenya. Sorry, I'm doing the accent thing. Just pray for me. I'm struggling a bit. Dear Lord Jesus, please watch over Miss Rose. She is struggling and she needs your assistance. Please help her through these tough times. Let her know that she is not alone. And it's just today. She's going to get through this. In Jesus' name, amen. Barack Obama, best president in UAS. I don't know how to say your name. NBAHNBAHOB. I don't know what to say to that, but hey, each your own. Michael Mack, I'm doing good. I was driving home from work. Rockdale, Texas. Sounds interesting. Working on getting your license. That is awesome. You keep going too. Life's hard nowadays. Anyhow, I don't know how to properly YouTube. I found out this morning because I was trying to show my coworkers the comments that people do when I'm on here. And I don't know how to show them the comments later. I got to figure that out, y'all. Anyhow, if you have not followed, liked, and subscribed, please follow, like, subscribe, and have the best afternoon ever. If you are bored and want to do something tomorrow between 5:30 and 6:30-ish, I will probably be on here talking nonsense on my way to work about how awesome my day is going to be and how I'm going to talk my patients' ears off and what my plans are for the day and then what my plans are for the week. I love to talk. Someday I hope to have a talk show where I find out as much as I can in this little amount of time. Hopefully one day one of these folks up here could be my guest on my show. All right. Have a good day, y'all.